Hello, my name is Rachel Diaz, and I am presenting my 4D model experiment presentation today. So let me just get to the next slide. So the first step is planning. The issue that I chose to give my presentation on is one that happened at work. It was based on a social media sort of backlash that we received about a situation that actually didn't happen at the shelter where I work at. It was about somebody had said that we turned away a mom and kittens. The mom was actively giving birth to the kittens, and that we had turned them away, which actually didn't happen. But that post had received quite a lot of backlash and shares and comments and things on social media. So that was creating quite a lot of negative feedback for the shelter. And this was somebody who creates quite a lot of negativity for the shelter. But this was probably one of the bigger stories that we've gotten a lot of kickback from recently. So the first step in our planning was we had to make sure that it didn't actually happen. So we went around, we made sure that we asked all the employees that worked the day that they said that it happened, and we checked all of our cameras and things, and we confirmed that it was something that didn't happen. We also checked our phone logs. And then we had to sit down and figure out how we were going to address the problem. Execution. So myself and some of the other shelter admins all sat down and we had a meeting about it, sort of how to move forward. So do we engage in the initial post that it was? So she had made a post on Facebook and on the Nextdoor social platform about it, and both of those had received quite a lot of shares and comments. So do we engage in that? Do we write something on our own Facebook about it? How do we go about that? So we decided we didn't want to go and engage in any of that. We didn't want to seem like we were trying to be on the defensive about it. So what we did was we used our own social media outlets. So we posted on our own Facebook page our shelter admissions policy. So what we do take in regards to any type of sick or injured animal, community cats and things like that. And we also said that we mentioned if a situation like that had occurred, we would definitely step in. We didn't mention any specific names or link to the post specifically, anything like that, but anybody who knew of the post would know what we were referring to. So for the reflection, the 4D method definitely helped keep this situation under control. If it was something that we chose to be reactionary at first and just sort of jumped in, because it's definitely hurtful, when you see something like that, and it's something that, that didn't even happen, and it's something that where if it did happen, we would have wanted to help, because that's what we do as a shelter. So, and it's hard not to sort of defend yourself in situations like that. So the 4D method definitely helped us step back from being reactionary at first and just instead reflect on it, think about it for a second, and then go about it in our own way. If we had just stepped in and done the reactionary at first, it could have made us look really defensive and unprofessional. The 4D method is something that helps play to your strengths, and it helps find a solution for a problem that doesn't look like it's going to have a positive outlook. So that's what I found when implementing the 4D solution in my everyday life. Thank you.